Welcome to This Sports on This is Beirut. The countdown to the FIBA Asia Cup has begun, and Lebanon's national team roster is now complete with the return of Omar Jamaleddine, who is joining us now in the studio. Omar, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Omar, you just flew in from the US for the national team, but your participation with the national team wasn't confirmed until last week. So why is the delay?
So during my season with Sagesse, I was dealing with a nagging injury on my foot that I had actually injured earlier in my career when I was in high school. So I re-aggravated it at the beginning of the season, and I was talking with the doctors on Sagesse, and they said basically like, we can deal with it after the season. Let's get through this. So we worked together to get through it, and we both did the best we could. Luckily, we made the finals. And then when the season ended, I wanted to see my doctors back in New York and get treatment on it and basically get cleared so that I can compete at the highest level for whatever team I was going to play for next. Especially because everybody knows because of the war, our season got pushed back, and we were going to have a limited off season as it was. Wherever I was going to play next, I didn't want to rush into it, not knowing if I was going to be fully capable to give my 100%. Mm-hmm. Like, as a professional, that's my job, to make sure I'm ready to play at 110%.
And you just had your first practice with the national team. How did it feel to be back on the team?
It was great. All the guys were great. They welcomed me with open arms, so I was really excited to be back. At the end of the day, I love playing basketball, and I'm excited to represent the country, so I'm looking forward to it.
And I'm sure you saw the interview with Federation President Akram Halabi on This Is Sports. There's been a lot of controversy since then, including some criticisms, questioning your loyalty to Lebanon. Do you feel Lebanese, Omar?
I feel as Lebanese as I can get, I mean, if you're going to ask my dad, he's going to tell you the same thing, My grandmother, when she passed, I mean, I wish she was here to see what I was doing. She would be so happy with me, so proud of me. So my whole Lebanese family has been waiting for this moment, I felt, I don't really follow social media that much, but obviously it was everywhere and I was receiving a lot of messages. And to say that I don't think I'm Lebanese or whatnot, I don't know where people got that from, so I've never felt like that before. I couldn't be, more excited. It was more just an issue with my health, and like I said before, as a professional, trying to take care of myself the best I could. But I think that a lot of people speak on things before they know all the information. And I think this is a good lesson for those people, Like me, myself, personally, I just stay in my lane and take care of what I can take care of. And like I said, I couldn't be more proud to be Lebanese.
For those who don't know, you're half Lebanese, half American. You were born and raised in the U.S.
Half Italian, yeah.
Half Italian as well?
Yeah, half Lebanese, half Italian, born in America, yeah.
Oh, okay. And you got your Lebanese passport not so long ago with the support of the Basketball Federation here, allowing you to represent Lebanon and play in the local league. And now you're heading to Japan for the B League next season. But you always say it's not goodbye, it's see you soon. Does that mean you're planning to return to Sagesse next season around the Final Four?
I mean, I have great relations with Sagesse. We left off on great terms. And, I mean, we'll see, like, when the season ends in Japan. I just try to take, one day at a time, and then we'll go from there, I mean, I love the fans of Sagesse. Even if it's not this season, you never know what could happen in the future. But, their support and working with them has allowed me to get to this point, So we worked really hard together this season, and that's how I got a good offer in Japan.
Now that both you and Wael Araja are back on the team, what's the mindset heading into the Asia Cup? What's the goal this time?
I mean, obviously, we haven't had a lot of time together. Like the 12 guys that we have now, not all of us have been here for the whole training camp, so it's a little tough. But, I mean, we're the best players in the country for a reason, and we all believe in each other, and we're working really hard to get on the same page as fast as we can, because we got a cup to win.
You played alongside a lot of players here in Lebanon. Who would you say is the top player in the Lebanese league?
I would say Wild for sure, yeah.
And who are you closest to?
In the whole league?
Yep.
Oh man.
Okay, you can
Okay, in
pick
the whole
one
league,
in
yeah.
Sajas
Lucas
and one.
Saleh is my
Who-
best friend. I met him when I was on
Mhm.
Beirut. We played together, and that's my brother. So
Okay. And Sajas just signed Yusuf Al Khayyat and Jihad Al Khatib. What do you think of the team next season? Do you think they got what it takes to win the championship?
I love both of those moves, you know. And signing Rudy also, I think, was a great signing. Um, you know, watching Yo-Yo these past few games, and also when he was younger, um, I always thought he had the potential to be, you know, a top level player in Lebanon, honestly, and all the high level leagues outside of Lebanon. So I think to be able to get him for the next 3 seasons is a huge signing. And Jihad, you know, is very young and very talented. So to have him, you know, playing with both of them alongside each other, I think is a great opportunity for them and for the team. I think it's building something for the future for Suggest that like everyone should be really excited for.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, all the guys that we had this season, Jacques Khalil, Gerard Hadidian, so
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about
Bobo,
next
can't
season.
forget Bobo.
Let's talk about next season. You'll be playing with Kawasaki Brave Thunders, a serious team in the Japanese B League. What's your role going to be there?
um, you know, in Japan, they sign a lot of American bigs. So as an Asian import guard, your role is a little bit more ball dominant than it would be here in Lebanon. In Lebanon, they take imports all different positions. So I think I have a little bit more responsibility with the ball in my hands and looked at to score more and facilitate a little bit more, which is something I'm excited for.
What are you hoping to achieve from that experience?
Continue developing as a player, as a person. I think it's a great opportunity, honestly, to keep challenging myself and see what the rest of like professional basketball is around the world, you know, and
And
represent Lebanon, I think, in a great light. Like, not to cut you off, but I think it's a great opportunity for Lebanese players to go to Japan and show them that, you know, we're some of the best locals in the region for a reason.
and finally, Omar, what's your message to all the Lebanese fans ahead of the Asia Cup?
We're going to play our hearts out for you guys. So, inshallah, we get the job done, and I can't wait. We all can't wait.
And what's your message for those on social media who really doubted your loyalty to Lebanon?
Uh, you know, I don't want to like get into it too much. Like I said before, I like to just focus on what I'm doing and what I'm getting done and focus on helping my teammates. I think that, you know, maybe the culture plays into it a little bit where everyone wants to have an opinion on something, even if, you know, maybe they're not qualified, but they have the right to that, you know. So at the end of the day, all I can do is control what I can control, you know. So I know how I feel inside. It's not something I'm insecure about. Like I said a million times before, I'm proud to be Lebanese, and my entire Lebanese family will tell you that. So if they want to argue that, they could take it up with the Jamaleddine family.
And for next season, before we wrap up, Omar, there is still available spots for local players in many teams, especially top teams like Riyadi and Sajas. Could we see you with Riyadi next season in the Final Four?
I mean, like I said, I have a great relationship with Suggest, and we left off on great terms. So my heart will always be in Suggest. But obviously, you never know what's going to happen in the future.
And that's a wrap. Omar, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
and
having
best
me.
of luck in the Asia Cup.
Thank you.
And with that, we come to the end of this episode of This is Sports. Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow This is Beirut on all our social media platforms and check out our website for more episodes.